Welcome to the Dreamlands. Planet side once again for some deserts of Kharak. We have got 3v3 Kalash Valley, as usual. Good lord, I'm sick of this map. But anyway, this seems to be the most popular map in the pool. So we are going to have many, many games on it, probably forever. Although I will try to get people to play on some of the newer modded maps, although they tend to be a little bit less balanced perfectly or so. But just for the sake of visual variety, I prefer them. Anyway, as an aside, it is good to be back in the saddle with this very awesome game. It's been way too long, so let us get into it. We are going to have yellow team spawning on the north side of the map. First up, spawning in as the Galcian, it is going to be Apex. A player who has been extremely active lately, a very highly skilled player, and you guys should all be familiar with him. Taking the middle spawn as the Coalition, it is going to be Kurt. This is a player I have never heard of in my entire life, so let's welcome them to the channel. And spawning in as the Galcian, the Knef, none other than Tomcat Zeno. You know him, you hate him, he is the man. So this is a pretty cool team. I suspect 2 veterans and 1 somewhat new player. Everybody going for artifacts. Top south side of the map, Team Red. First up, we are going to have Hammersnake. This player I have played with recently, and I think they're pretty damn good. Although they have never appeared on the channel yet, so let's welcome Hammersnake to the channel. Taking up the middle spawn, also as Knef, it is going to be Lily 40k, a player who I also played with recently, who seemed fairly competent. We can all welcome Lily to the channel. Sejuk Keeper making his return to the channel, playing as the Galcian as well. So we have, is that Knef, Galcian, and Soban versus Knef, Galcian, and Coalition. So pretty interesting. It looks like we have 2 veterans on each team, so things should be pretty interesting for this game. We have Lily making a artifact play. Kurt mid, sneaking the artifact away from Lily. Double base runner for Lily. Very interesting. What is this? Hammersnake. So we've got double artifacts for red and a single for yellow going in. Looks like everybody is basically doing your standard macro openings, setting up a lot of resourcing, except for Apex. Double production cruiser skimmer build, hyper aggressive. Is he going to transition into a double expand on the back of this? He sure is. It looks like red is about to dunk their first artifact. What have we got? Economic openers all around for red, so it looks like 1 apiece for sure. Might be 2 to 1 for red. It looks like Apex is going for a backstab. Really nice opener from Apex. We do have a big scout coming from red, though. They know exactly what is going on. Nothing but a few skimmers on the map. Forward carrier for Hammersnake. He is he going to spot the opener from Apex? A little bit of harassment going on. Nothing that's going to shut this down, though. So it looks like 1 up.
An ally has retrieved an artifact. High speed to target.
And while we wait for this game to get underway, Homeworld 3 drops in exactly 45 days as of today. So my hype levels are increasing and my channel is coming back to life in preparation for this monumentous event. ALM going to slow the skimmers down, but it is too little too late. Apex is behind enemy lines, forcing a big pull from all of these salvagers. Is he going to pick up a sport cruiser? It looks like he is going to. And the score goes 2 to 1. 9 artifacts, though. Good grief. 9 artifacts means that the game is going to be carrier kill. So I don't know what's the point of even setting this to 9 ever. Unless you want to have like super beast carriers.
Defense alert. Enemy armor.
What do we have for tech? We have no tech on the field just yet. We have a couple of assault ships popping now from Lily. This is a good response to this.
A strike craft has been destroyed.
Carrier power into weapons, going to shut this down. Nice response from Lily. Double production cruiser with those assault ships. So I like it. But Red's economy has been dramatically slowed down. Hammersnake is hurting. Good grief, man. Both his main and his first expansion are shut down. He is mining only from his third. We do have skimmers from Sejuk supporting those assault ships from Lily moving into mid. I still don't see very many units on the field, so it looks like both teams are gearing up for a gigantic macro game. We might be in for a treat here. Lily moving out into the mid, taking both of those production cruisers, a base runner and a bunch of assault ships, skimmers as well. Nicely placed turret from Kurt. Seems like he knows what he's doing there. More skimmers moving into mid. We do have one AAV scaring off this lone skimmer of Apex. Nice counter push. We've got double production cruisers here. Assault ship, quite a few assault ships actually. Do we have upgrades on them? We do indeed. Armor upgrade. Some blast drones. Double base runners. I like this. Tomcat moving his carrier out. He's probably going for like siege cruisers or something. I suppose I can look at that once the battle is underway. Double carriers. Looks like we have some pretty decent amount of power in Kurt's carrier. Gonna body block with these, try to protect the economy, protect the production. Really nice push from Lily though. I do like this. Not going to overcommit. I like that play as well. I like what I'm seeing from Lily 40k in this game so far. So well played. We got here an Honor Guard cruiser. What in God's name? Sejuk with the skimmers into Honor Guard. Classic build. What have we got here? Missile batteries from Hammersnake, as well as a single AAV. Keeping pressure on mid, still Lily going for a double, red team I should say, going for a double artifact grab. Very interesting. I wonder if this was scouted, or if Hammersnake just has some incredible intuition, because we do have interceptors from Tomcat. Still keeping up pressure on mid. Kurt trying to shut this artifact down and push these assault ships back with his carrier. He is going to lose a support cruiser for his trouble though. Although there is a siege cruiser on the field from Tomcat. Unsurprisingly, interceptors into siege cruiser. Now we do have mass skimmers backed up by heavy rails from Apex, moving his carrier along with the bulk of his army into mid. 3-1 in terms of artifacts. Hammersnake's base runner is going to turn back, however. Lily says, fuck it, I'm going in. And that army is gone. Really, really nice aggression, though, from Lily. Pressure through mid. Now it looks like Apex has his 3 production cruisers on the field. He is pushing forward with skimmers, rails, and a beefy Galcian carrier. Kurt's base runner goes down, I believe, or was that Hammersnake? That was Hammersnake. Hammersnake's base runner goes down. 3-1 for red team. Looks like we had a little bit of attempted harassment with these interceptors. They are going to get shut down by more missile ships. So that play certainly was spotted. We have so much AA here. Those interceptors are not going anywhere near the econ. Tomcat, not one to get shut down, is going to continue scouting with these interceptors. He is going to see the insane profusion of anti-air, and he is going home. Apex going for a massive push, however. Along the eastern flank. What has he got in his carrier? Very little power, actually. So, in fact, no power. He has an Honor Guard cruiser, though, on the field, backed up by a ton of skimmers and a handful of heavy rails. With his carrier, more and more units, heavy rails and skimmers, streaming out across the map. Massive blob of siege cruisers for Tomcat, forward carrier. Kurt looks like he is hurting from all that pressure from Lily in mid, and he is still working on setting his economy up. What do we have for Hammer Snake? Nice position on top of the dunes there with those rail guns, an AAV, and some ALMs. Classic Soban style. What has he got over here? Sejuk coming in with support from a giant blob of 3 Honor Guard cruisers backed up by Base Runner, presumably for heavy or healing support, as well as missile ships to protect against those interceptors. Are we going to see some big Honor Guard cruiser hits? I hope so. Oh, a nuke! Where was that coming from?
Hostile scanner spotted.
Oof! Dodged. So that was Hammer Snake with the microwave emitter. Point blank. Skimmers on top of the heavy, or on top of the Honor Guard cruisers. They're going to get seen off by a carrier and the high ground position. Really, really strong position for red team. We do have Tomcats, siege cruisers coming in. 4 siege cruisers. I like the split. 2 gonna come up here and basically just shut this down, force this unit into a surround. Really nice play from Tomcat, while these 2 barrage Red's Econ. I love it. Really nice defense though. Excellent hold from red team. Sejuk and Hammer Snake up on the dune, making use of that high ground protected by ALMs, rails, and Honor Guard cruisers. Very, very fearsome. 2 of Tomcat's siege cruisers go down. Keeper going to try to bully these off with his carrier, and it looks like Tomcat has spotted the play. Mass skimmers from Tomcat. Skimmers, siege cruisers, and interceptors. What do we have from Kurt? Just a super carrier by the looks of it. It looks like I missed a nuke.
Enemy base runner authenticated.
I did. I apologize for that. Apex keeping up the pressure. He has got Honor Guard cruisers of his own, backed up by heavy rails. No healing from the base runner though. So it looks like currently on the east side of the map it is a big standoff. Looks like we have a backstab mass skimmer coming from Tomcat. Gonna head through the mountain pass, probably down here. It has been scouted by the looks of it because there's a giant blob of skimmers and assault ships from Sejuk. Keeper.
Verified grid mark in advance.
So all of these players know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what's going on. Top tier scouting, good tech choices, good answers, good positioning. I like this game quite a bit. Is this another push from some
Enemy sensor post
of Lily's assault ships? They are going to meet a site they don't want to see. That is a super carrier backed up by very, very interesting artillery cruisers. There's something you don't see very often. Super carrier backed up by artillery cruisers. I do like this. I heard something. Was that a nuke? Or was that just more? It was a nuke. It was a microwave emitter. Pardon me, this game is picking up. There's action all across the map. It looks like it's Kurt's turn to push. He is going to push forward. He has a nuke primed and loaded. We are going to have to keep our eyes on this engagement. Pardon my wacky camera control. It has been a very long time. I think I haven't cast a game in like a year, so I'm like trying to get back into the feel of it here. Siege cruiser from Tomcat backing up. Kurt's push. Good God, this guy has power in his carrier, man. Holy Christ. That is scary.
Allied craft lost.
Defense alert.
Meanwhile, on the back of all of this action, Red has gone up to 4 artifacts. Let me just see what's going on. Okay, so Apex has backed off and Red is going to collapse around Kurt's carrier. He's probably fucked right now, unless he gets the hell out of there. 2 support cruisers is not enough to keep this carrier alive. However, 3 siege cruisers from Tom, 2 artillery cruisers from Kurt are going to back this up. Was I wrong? Big nuke that did nothing.
Hostile scanner spotted by enemy forces.
And a return nuke, double return nukes. We have a microwave emitter. Nice split by Kurt, though. I like this. Carrier in one direction, artillery cruisers in another. Yellow is going to dunk an artifact, 4-2. Big skimmer blobs engaging on the high ground here through the pass. What a game. This is actually very, very awesome. 3 siege cruisers now from Lily. Kurt is dead. His carrier is going to burst into flames and do a kickflip while he's at it. Ooh. Is he gonna live? No way. No way. He is gonna live. Very, very nicely done. Tomcat bringing up the forces from the rear to support. Oh god, the casualties though are immense for yellow. Kurt somehow survives. Well done, buddy. That was awesome. Time for Sejuk to get the hell out of dodge. Big backstab. Tom's backstab actually worked. Red's economy is in shambles, and Apex now decides it is his time to push. We do have red air from strike fighters from Hammer Strike. I like that. Going to force yellow back. Yellow had a big push, but they have been forced back through the middle of the map. Apex, though, looking pretty damn monstrous. Does he have power yet? A little bit. He's got some base runner healing, supporting these mass blobs of heavy rails as well as honor guard cruisers. I do like it. He is pushing hard, and he is now going to take the high ground. Red is in trouble on the eastern flank. However, they are pushing through mid with considerable force.
Railgun is being engaged. Defense alert. Honor guard cruiser in contact. Course verified.
Galcian nuke coming from downtown, going to be dodged by Apex. I like this game, and I have probably missed a ton of action and a ton of clutch plays, so I apologize for that in advance. We have a nuke on Econ coming from across the map. Boom. I've probably missed at least 10 nukes, I gotta say. This game's been going on for quite some time. 4-3 in terms of artifacts, nice and close. Another big strike fighter blob. Looks like we are gearing up for our next big engagement on the eastern flank. Sejuk's super speed carrier coming to answer, backed up by siege cruisers from Lily, and the remainder of Sejuk's blob of honor guard cruisers, anti-air, and base runners. What the hell happened to the camera there? Big nuke though. Apex from a high ground position, just going to nuke that blob, and the shitty Galcian nuke, which is completely fucking random, misses everything. Sweet job, carrier. I think that was like the worst nuke I've ever seen come out of a Galcian carrier. Did absolutely jack shit. Apex not pushing. Is he trying to bait the carrier? Nice split on his forces. I do like this. Yep. Oh, another Galcian counter nuke. Let's see if this one sucks. No, that one does not suck at all. But look at that. The old quadruple base runner heal completely negates the nuke. Another counter nuke. Massive barrage from Tom's carrier. Looks like he has got max power in missiles. He sure does. Gonna put the hurt onto Sejuk's blob right on the high ground. Ugh. Backed up by siege cruiser barrages. Airstrikes pushing yellow back through the mid. Another nuke. Good lord. Microwave emitter. That was very subpar. Sejuk somehow held on to this high ground position and even forced Apex into retreat. I need to stay in sensors for just a second here. Okay, counter push coming from Kurt through mid. His carrier is back up. He has a nuke primed and loaded. He has got, holy lord, 5 support cruisers. Max power carrier. Mass artillery cruisers. We have nukes going along the eastern flank. Strike fighters in the air. Mass rails. Mass honor guard cruisers and triple carriers from Red, going to push both Apex as well as Tomcat back, while Kurt, with this freaking monster of a carrier, pushes Along the west side, I'm going to try to keep my eyes on both. I see a bomber, I see 2 bombers, I see 3 bombers and a nuke. Jesus Christ, 4 bombers. Okay, so that was interesting. He nukes the rear position. There is a insane... I can't even keep up with all of this. Okay, so Kurt is pushing. This is all undefended. It's fucked. Let us check out this insane battle. Oh my god, those precision bombers! This is some empty soul old school shit right here. I don't know how many of you will remember that crap. Fucking annoying build that was. Looks like there is a big microwave emitter going to be dodged mostly by Apex, who retook the high ground position. What is your carrier doing over here, friend? Being a massive nuisance. Tom's carrier almost died. There was a carrier duel going on over here between Sejuk and Tom. A couple of nukes going to force Sejuk back. Tom almost dead. He's being forced back. It looks like red team is actually toast exactly right now. Their economy is gone, their armies are gone, and they are screwed. So, at 4-3 in terms of artifacts, it looks like yellow is going to take the game with a carrier kill. Excellent, excellent game. Completely bananas. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll catch you for the next one.